Ladies and gentlemen, there's a new Jonny on late night. DAC TV presents Go to Bed with Jonny. And here he is, that beautiful piece of man. That is Jonny Thomas Appleseed.
Yes! Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Go to Bed with Jonny! Oh my gosh. Yes. Becky, look at her butt. It's just so big. Okay, no, I am not Sir Mix-a-Lot. I know. You're disappointed. No, you're not. You know why? Because it's me, Jonny Thomas Appleseed. And I am here to deliver you all of your celebrity news, all of the hot goss that's going around, everything. Keep you up to date on the things that are going on in the world around you. Okay, so, this is what we do. We start this show every time with our main segment, which is, of course, Broken News. Broken news. This is the news that is already broke, and I am spilling the tea. I am telling you all the things you need to know, okay? And if you don't know, now you know. First up in broken news, we've got Lana Del Rey. Yes, last time we talked about Lana, it was because she was late to her set at the Glastonbury Festival. But no, today we're talking about videos and photos of Lana that have surfaced and have been going viral on the internet because she was apparently doing a shift at Waffle House in Alabama. The pictures and videos have the internet just completely perplexed. And I have yet to see any reasoning behind it. I didn't dig very deep on that. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, why? But also, it's Lana. She does some things that, it's just best if we don't question it. Okay? Just let Lana be Lana. Let her do her thing, okay? Yeah, maybe summertime sadness was sinking in and she just decided she wanted to pick up a shift at the Waffle House, The Jonas Brothers sang about the Waffle House, so maybe she was like, hey, maybe it's not so bad. Let's give it a try. Yeah. Also in the news, sad news. I hate sad news. This is the worst kind of news. Okay, well, musician, icon, legend, Tony Bennett has sadly passed away. Yes, he passed away on July 21st. Holy cow, he was born in 1926. He lived a full life, and he gave us lots of great music. He shared his talent with the world. He had some music with Lady Gaga. They had a really great relationship. I feel like Tony could have been like a distant uncle or something. He could have been like a seventh cousin twice removed for me. Okay, I just feel like Tony and I, yeah, we would have been family for sure. But our thoughts are with Tony's family. Obviously, he gave the world a lot of beautiful gifts with his voice and his music and everything. So he will be missed. Also in the news, we've got Matt Damon. Okay, so Matt was recently in the film Oppenheimer. Okay, it's really big. Everybody's calling it Barbieheimer or something like that. Barbieheimer, whatever. Because both of those big movies have dropped and they're like trying to save cinema right now, basically, is what's occurring, I think. But no, Matt Damon is in that. And apparently he keeps his promises, okay? Because apparently during some couples therapy, he was negotiating some loopholes for himself, okay? Because he said he would take a break from acting, but if it came down to it and Chris Nolan called, he'd have to participate. He'd have to take the role. So he did get that. Apparently Chris calls out of the blue, and so it was a moment in his household, is what Matt said. But hey, one, At least they're doing couples therapy, because it's good, even if you don't have a lot of issues. I mean, every relationship has issues, right? I've never done couples therapy. Maybe that's why I've been divorced so many times. You know, we never talked about our problems with a professional who could help us solve our problems. We just fought and then gave up. But I would not, I think it was for the best, honestly, with all of my past lovers. We don't need that. I don't need to be with them. They were not good for me. But good for Matt. Second, I mean, hey, when you gotta work, you gotta work. And when Chris Nolan calls, yeah, you answer. I get it, Matt. Good for you. Hey, have you seen Oppenheimer yet? Let me know. How is it? Is it good? Lots of explosions, I hear. It's about an atomic bomb, so I would hope there's explosions. Also in the news, we've got Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. Okay, we talk about these two quite a bit, I feel like. It's been a minute, though. It has been a minute. You know, they kiss with their tongues. They do weird things with their blood. I don't know. They're on and off again. He cheated on her, but he didn't. I don't know what's going on. But they were at a fair together, and they were on that really spinny starship ride that spins you around really fast, and then you stick to the wall like this, right? And you can't move. And then some crazy people, they spin upside down. They're like, look at me. Imagine if it stopped spinning, you know, dramatically, just stopped. And you're hanging upside down like that. Your neck would be broken, okay? Don't do it. Anywho, no, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly were getting off of that ride. And there was a strange altercation that occurred, okay? And there are videos of this. But apparently, Machine Gun Kelly threw a punch to a man who tried to attack this. I don't know who started it, why it started. I just know that Machine Gun Kelly did throw a punch, and then a security guard stepped in. Megan got thrown into like a barricade outside of the ride, right? And then they just kind of walked off. Just not good. Not a good time at all. But they got out of there. I don't think it escalated past that point, but like, let's not be violent, okay? I'm allergic to violence. I know Machine Gun is in your name, MGK, but we don't need the violence, okay? Just walk it off, okay? Unless they hit Megan, then I get it. You know, you punch. Someone hits one of my lovers, I swear. You're getting it, okay? And you're not gonna like it, okay? Because it's gonna be 2 hits. Me hitting you, you hitting wherever you are standing, okay? It could be the floor, or if you're in the ride, it could be the wall, okay? Because, you know, you sucked up against it, and I'll still hit, okay? I have strength, so, like, I'm stuck against the wall, I would still be able to lift this fist up and just pelt it. And the forces would be stronger because my fist would be able to just be sucked with the gravitational pull, okay? So you watch out. Do not touch my lady partner lovers, okay? Don't do it. Also in the news, we've got Olivia Rodrigo. Yes, and her new hit song, Vampire. Okay, so this is the first single off of her next album, which is called Guts. Okay, and we reacted to it not long ago, but apparently one of the major lyrics in this song almost was not in the song. Yes, that's right. We're talking about the specific lyric where she does some alliteration, right? There's F's, okay? And she says, bloodsucker, fame. What's another word for that I could use? Fame. It rhymes with trucker, okay? So that line is in there, and I remember reacting, I go, Olivia, right? Yeah. But apparently that line was almost not in the song, because while they were talking about it, some people said, hey, you know, it kind of isolates you from people. You can't really say things like that in a song. It's not relatable. And she said that she saw where they were coming from, but it stuck in there, and she said that she thinks it's a universal theme because she was singing more about someone being manipulated and like someone sucking you dry, you know, using using you for all you're worth. So, the line did ultimately stay in there, and, I feel like it felt relatable, even if it wasn't necessarily what she had experienced, but, hey, the profanity there, I wasn't 100% on board for it at first, but then the more I listen to the song, I am here for the angst. I love it, personally. Keep it coming, Olivia. Yeah. Well, guys, that's all of the broken news I got for you today, but don't worry, because we got our next segment of today's show, which is, of course, Hyper Headlines! Hyper Headlines where the news is hyper, but so am I. And now we're gonna cut it in halftime. That's why we're singing a little bit slower, but it's still slower. I'll work on lyrics to rhyme with that. First up in Hyper Headlines, we've got Kim Kardashian and, wait for it, Kanye West. Breathe. 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 You're not breathing, Johnny. You're talking. Okay, I feel much better now. No, apparently all of these rumors that are going around about Kim Kardashian and Tom Brady possibly being an item or something after they were spotted at Michael Rubin's annual white party. Apparently, this romance isn't a real thing, okay? They're friends, I believe. I don't think they are lovers or secret lovers, okay? And I've reported on that before, but apparently the articles and all the news surrounding this has made Kanye feel jealous, okay? Kanye, you're married. Get over it. Bro. Oh, he makes me sick. I can't stand it, and I'm not talking about it anymore. Kim can do whatever she wants, Kanye. You're out of the picture, okay? She's talking about everything, almost everything in this new season of the Kardashians, and you just move on, Kanye, okay? Kim's living her life. Let her live her life, okay? You can get married, and that's fine, but if Kim talks to a guy, it's... oh my gosh. The whole world is gonna blow up, okay? Kanye, you're just not a good person, okay? And you're super hypocritical, and you say some very, very bad things, and you just keep on digging that hole, buddy, okay? Also in the news, we've got Penn Badgley, who is an actor. You may know him from the hit television shows You on Netflix, or his other show, Gossip Girl, with Blake Lively back in the day, XOXO, Gossip Girl. I'm kind of like a Gossip Girl. No, I pretty much only spit the facts here. Penn Badgley was recently on Dua Lipa's podcast, and he talked about how he doesn't like being asked a specific question, and that question is, what draws you to a project? And Penn said, what I don't love being asked is, what drew you to this project? What do you mean, what drew me? It's like, what do you mean? I needed work because of my monthly expenses. That's the most relatable thing I think I've ever heard an actor say in my life. Okay? He's got to make that money. Otherwise, he can't pay his bill. Okay? Any of them, for that matter. Not just one specific bill. Any bill. He's got to work. He's got to put that work in. So, I get it. But also, I think people are just intrigued to know, like, what if there are projects that he's like, oh, this is something I need to do, versus projects that are like, I don't want to do this, but I need to. So two different needs, need in like in a sense of fulfilling himself and his artistic passions, or a need of paying his bills, So I get the question, but also I get where Penn is coming from, okay? Also in the news, we've got Louis. Oh, geez. This is a little bit of reality sets in here, but Louis from Real Housewives of New Jersey, who is married to Teresa Giudice. So, you know how I feel about Louis. He's a little scary, okay? No, he's a lot scary. But no, apparently his ex-lover, Vanessa Reiser, issued a warning for Teresa. And she's saying some stuff about his narcissistic behaviors. And, she thinks that he is love bombing Teresa, which I agree completely. Okay, this man is scary. She should be very, very afraid. Okay, not good at all. Teresa, just listen to the people that are literally yelling towards you, saying, hey, get out of there. You're not safe. He's a scary man, okay? Just ask Bo Dietl, okay? Yeah. Bo Dietl's got files on all of you in here. Okay, yeah. Also in the news, we've got Greta Gerwig, who was the director and writer of the Barbie movie, right? And she's done lots of really great films. But she is opening up about her nerves leading into this new project, which is a new series of the Chronicles of Narnia films, okay? And she says that she just hasn't really started wrapping her arms around it yet, but she is properly scared, okay? Which feels like a good place to start, she says. Hey, I mean, if it doesn't scare you, it's not big enough, right? That's what they say about dreams. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's not big enough, okay? So good for her. I hope she does some great things. I can't believe they're making more movies about this after we all grew up with those other movies, right? They were pretty decent. You know, they weren't amazing, but they weren't horrible, okay? I read the book. There's multiple, but I read one of them. Yeah. Also in the news, we've got all of the Swifties, okay? Well, not all of them, a lot of them. Apparently, some Taylor Swift fans created a makeshift concert on a delayed flight. They were on an airplane, and they just were in this post-concert joy, and they all started singing on the airplane. That's so fun. But also, anybody who's not a Swiftie that was on that plane, I bet they were like, oh my god, these are noise-canceling headphones, and I can't even cancel all of this yelling and screaming of Taylor Swift lyrics right now, okay? I need you to stop. No, but they did that, and I respect it. Hey, sing your heart out, Swifties. I like it, okay? Be you, do you, for you. Yeah, that's what I always say. Also in the news, we've got Greta Gerwig again, but also her movie Barbie, and Chris Nolan's film Oppenheimer, which I talked about both of these films already today. But get this, apparently Barbie dominated Oppenheimer on opening weekend for these films. So they got like $155 million in the opening run for Barbie. That's crazy, okay? Good for them. Apparently it's the biggest debut ever for a film directed by a woman. That's great, okay? And you know Margot Robbie's out there, and she's and Ken. Oh my gosh, I bet Ryan Gosling is out there and is just saying, "Come on, Barbie, let's go party." Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Don't you touch me, you creepy person. Yeah, that's how I would sing that song. But good for them, okay? Love that. I love that people are going to movies in the theaters, okay? That's great to see. Also in the news, we've got Dalton Gomez and Ariana Grande. Okay, so obviously we reported that Ariana's already moved on to SpongeBob actor. I don't even remember his name. Is that bad? What's his name? I don't know. Apparently, following news of this separation, a source has come forward and said that, you know, Dalton is very religious and was committed to making it work, but Ariana had moved on. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. Imagine being the guy who played SpongeBob on Broadway, and you're like, oh my gosh, I just broke up Ariana Grande's marriage, and she's with me? Interesting. I just want to know what this guy is like, okay? Apparently they're really happy together. I don't know. The whole thing is a little messy. I don't know. Why did Ariana and Dalton get married, for 2 years to just... Bye! Okay? Yeah. It's unfortunate. I really do feel bad for Dalton in this situation, okay? But I don't know how he was. Ariana also liked some weird Instagram posts that... I don't know. It didn't look good for Dalton. It was like stuff about narcissists or something. I don't know. But that's happening. I'm just upset because she didn't even think to message me. But whatever. Also in the news, we've got Jamie Lynn Spears. Okay. I don't like Jamie Lynn Spears. I just don't, okay? She wrecked Zoe 101 when she got pregnant, first of all. And they had to cancel the show because Zoe couldn't be pregnant on the show. That just wouldn't make sense. But that happened, and she did some shady things to her sister Britney Spears, and that whole Spears family is just a little scary to me, okay? But apparently, Jamie is out here talking about how she had a chance to read for a part in Twilight? Yeah, Twilight, the vampires. Team Jacob, Team Edward sort of thing. Bella, yeah. The Cullens and... yeah. No, apparently, long before vampires had really made their mark, Jamie shared that she initially doubted the idea. She said that, now we all love watching stories about vampires, but I literally was like, vampires? Are you kidding me? So she read for a role on that, or could have, and she didn't. Thank God she didn't, okay? No one wants that. No one wants to see Jamie Lynn Spears in a Twilight film. That's what I'm going to tell you, okay? I don't. I don't want to see this Zoe 102 or whatever they're calling it, okay? Because she was a bully from the reports that I've read. And it's just not the whole cast is coming back. Like, it's not worth it. Don't do it. We didn't ask for that, okay? The iCarly reboot, we like that. But what about, like, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide? Or what about Drake and Josh? Well, they're not besties for the resties in real life. Because Josh didn't invite Drake to the wedding, and Drake has some creepy allegations against him, so that wouldn't work either. Also in the news, we've got Jamie Foxx. Okay, Jamie I do like. Jamie posted a video kind of discussing about his whole medical emergency that he had. And we were just excited to see him because he wanted to send a message out and thank everyone for all of their thoughts and prayers. And, he kind of got a little emotional, but he talked about how he didn't want people to see him hooked up to tubes and all of these things. He just wanted to, be the face that people see and they get laughs or they feel excitement and joy, and he wants to spread happiness and all of those good vibes and not sad, scary ones when things like that are happening. And he acknowledged all of the crazy things that were going around about him and, his family. He thanked his family and friends and those close to him for not talking to the media and not putting gasoline on this fire. So it was good to see Jamie. We're glad he's doing well. Can't wait to see all the things he works on here soon and all of the things coming out. Well, guys, that's all of the news that I got. Oh my gosh, the globe is falling. And that's not commentary on anything, but also could be. Anyways, that's all the news I got for you guys, but I can't let you go without finding out what's in my drawers. Yes, what's in them? Here we go. This is so fun. Last time, found out that my cousin Donnie's head was shaved. Still working on it. I'm talking to detectives. Bo Deedle, he hasn't answered any of my calls. He's a private investigator that works with Louie from the Housewives. Oh, but it is time for another round of A Question of Scruples. We love this game, okay? Because you find out how horrible you are and how great I am. And that's why we love it, okay? We're honest here. That's what we do, okay? We keep it real. Oh my gosh. Oh, we already did that one. Oh my gosh. You are pregnant. And you're not sure that the child is your husband's. Do you tell him? Well, first of all, if I am pregnant, there are some other surprises other than my spouse finding out that the child is not theirs. Okay, okay? So, no, hypothetical, Johnny, come on. So let's say that, well, you should tell your husband, but what if it was the other way around, right? Like, what if we read it and it said, your lover is pregnant and you're not sure that the child is yours? What do you do, right? But what makes you think that the child's not yours? That's the other question, right? What is it? Are they sneaky? Are they hiding something? Okay, the best thing is, probably don't cheat on your spouse, okay? Don't be a cheater. No one likes cheaters. Cheaters, you know what you deserve? You deserve to be... Okay, you know how at the zoo they have literal cheetahs locked up? They should put cheetahs in cages at the zoo where people can go out and just look at them displayed out there in cages outside all day. People paying to come in and see a bunch of cheetahs out there, okay? And then maybe you guys can do the bang bang in the cage out there and then you can get pregnant and do your thing, okay? You are filling out your income tax form. Do you declare every cent you are supposed to declare? Tax fraud is a very serious deal. Just ask the Chrisleys. You don't want to do... Yes, you say you declare everything you need to declare, okay? I'm not going to prison with the Chrisleys, okay? They do not know best. You have a struggling young company. You have to choose between two equal candidates for a job. A man and a woman. The woman will work for $2,000 per year less than the man. Do you hire her for that reason? First of all, I hire whoever is the most qualified for the gig, okay? Second of all, when was this question written? Okay, you offer them the same amount, okay? If not more for the woman, because honestly, there's a lot of women out there that can do things way, way, way better than men, so I'm not even gonna, okay? If the woman wants to work for $2,000 less per year, I offer her that $2,000 whether I'm struggling or not, okay? Power to the females. Yeah. You want to have an affair. What? No, I don't. Don't put that out there, Scruples. This is a game, okay? I do not want to have an affair. Do you discuss it with your spouse first? You want to have an affair, but do you discuss the affair with your spouse? Is it still an affair if you discuss the affair before having the affair? Isn't that just like an open relationship? Which is like my worst nightmare. Okay, why? Why would you want that, right? Why would you want your significant other going out and doing the bang bang with some stranger, right? And then you go out and do the bang bang? Just be single then. Right? What's the point? The cuddles? The, I love you so much, have a great day at work. The back scratches? No. You're just a cheater. You're sick, you're gross. Don't have an affair. Don't get married. Don't be in a committed relationship. I don't understand. What's the appeal to an open relationship? There isn't any. And if you're the one on the outside of the relationship that gets brought in to be a part of the open relationship, what's wrong with you? I mean, I don't wanna diss anybody's kinks or whatever, but I'm not here for that. I don't like it. A friend has a scheme that he thinks will make a fortune. You think he'll lose his shirt. Do you tell him? He's gonna lose his shirt? Oh my gosh. Just his shirt? Well, if he's gonna just lose a shirt, then that's not a bad scheme, okay? You could lose a lot worse than just a shirt. You take that R out, though. You know, if I think he's gonna lose it, well, then I tell him. I tell him, hey, you're gonna lose your shirt, okay? But if he's gonna lose a shirt, sure, whatever. I've lost a shirt or two before. I lose my shirt all the time. Okay? Yeah. Well, guys, that's all of the scruples I got for you. It's all the news I got for you. It's all the fun I have for you tonight. I know. It's a great way to kick off your Monday, though. I know. Me. That's what I do. You know? I help people kick off their weekends well. The ladies. And then I help you guys kick off your week well. So, it's just a part of who I am. Okay? Yeah. But geez, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hey, if you liked this episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave your comments, follow me on all social media, hit that bell for notifications, because guess what? I'm gonna be big. I already am huge. I'm famous, but I'm gonna be bigger, and you don't want to miss out on that. And if you're early, I have a better chance of remembering your name, just like my wives. I remember the early ones a lot more than the most recent ones. Well, guys, I will talk to you later in the week with a whole bunch of brand new news. I love you all. Have a great night. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Yay. Hey, where's Samuel going? Huh? Oh, he's in an open relationship. Did I offend him? Well, I typically am not the type of person to really care when I offend someone. I just say what I'm thinking. They don't pay me to be a liar, okay? We don't like liars. We don't like cheaters, okay? We don't like affairs. Sorry, Samuel, but I'm also not, okay? You do you. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna judge.